Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another exciting video on the Ultimate Channel CK with me, Dr. Lewis Muchile. Today I'm going to talk about vitamin C deficiency. I'll talk about vitamin C in general, the difference between ascorbic acid and natural vitamin C. Then I'll talk about how do we know, or the symptoms that come as a result of deficiency of vitamin C. Then I'll talk about functions of vitamin C in the body. And then lastly, the sources, dietary sources of vitamin C. Okay, so welcome. So the question that rings in everyone's mind is ascorbic acid similar to natural vitamin C or vitamin C? The answer is no. Ascorbic acid is not the same as vitamin C. Why? Because vitamin C exists as a complex in nature, and that complex looks like this. It has vitamin J, it has vitamin P, it has vitamin K, and it has copper. And copper exists as a complex with an enzyme called tyrosinase. Okay? So, all this, ascorbic acid is just a small covering of vitamin C. But again, that's the information that is out there, that ascorbic acid is vitamin C. So there's a huge part of vitamin C that has been left out. Now, I don't dispute the fact that their absorption and their bioavailability are the same, and that's why most of these industries used that as an advantage for the marketing purposes of their synthetic vitamin C. Because vitamin C, both natural and synthetic, are absorbed in the same way, not unless you take them with sugar. Remember, ascorbic acid is made in China and is made from cornstarch, sulfuric acid, and sugar. And remember, vitamin C absorption is inhibited by sugar. So this synthetic agent might not be absorbed because of the sugar. Again, the person who discovered vitamin C in 1939 said that you cannot use ascorbic acid as an extract to treat scurvy. And scurvy is severe vitamin C deficiency that causes bleeding gums and stuff. So that is it for ascorbic acid. So this is natural vitamin C, and natural vitamin C has ascorbic acid as part of its components. So vitamin J is responsible for increasing the amount of oxygen in the lungs and also the flow of oxygen to your tissues. Vitamin P is also called bioflavonoids. So bioflavonoids, and this P sometimes used as a short form for permeability. Why? Because it decreases permeability of blood vessels, and therefore it reduces leaking and bleeding from the blood vessels. Now vitamin K, as we all know, is a major component. K1, K2, and K3, they are called phytaminodions. They are components that are utilized, produced in the liver, and they are utilized in blood clotting. So therefore, if you have deficiency of vitamin K, you will have problems in blood clotting like hemophilia. Then, copper and tyrosinase complex, their role is to rebuild cartilage and collagen. These are connective tissues in your joints, and that means the higher the copper and the tyrosinase and the higher the vitamin C, your collagen and your joints will be free from osteoarthritis and these joint infections and inflammation. So basically that is vitamin C in natural occurrence. Now, how do you know you have deficiency in vitamin C? This is easy, because once you just observe the diagram, you'll get to understand that once you lack J, P, K, and copper, all those effects that will come as a deficiency of these four will lead, will provide symptoms that will show you have vitamin C deficiency. Number one, bleeding of gums. Now remember, we said that vitamin P is the one that is supposed to inhibit or reduce permeability. So if there's a deficiency of vitamin P, then you will have all this bleeding. So you'll bleed from the gums. Number two, you will have purple red lesions on the skin. You'll have some rashes that are purple or red in color, and this will come as a result of also vitamin C deficiency. Again, bruising. Now remember, vitamin K is used to stop bleeding, but if you don't have an injury, now how does it happen? Vitamin K, you don't have it in your system, and therefore you will experience some bruising on your skin, and these bruises form scars later because of deficiency of vitamin K, which is part of vitamin C. Number five is rough and scaly skin. Vitamin C plays a very major role in conjunction with the vitamin A and E in your skin. So if you lack vitamin C, then your skin will become very rough and it will form scales. Okay, and then nosebleeds again as a result of P. Okay, and then the last one is dry and splitting hair. So there are people who have hairs that break all the time and they are very hard and brittle. That is the deficiency of vitamin C. So those are the deficiencies and symptoms of vitamin C. And now that you've understood the structure and also had a nip of the symptoms of vitamin C deficiency, now we go straight to the functions of vitamin C. So vitamin C, remember, is involved in our immunity. Okay, so vitamin C plays a major role in conjunction with white blood cells to help you fight infections. Again, vitamin C is an antioxidant. And how does it play antioxidant job? It boosts the regeneration of vitamin E. Remember, vitamin E is the major antioxidant in your cells. So vitamin C regenerates vitamin E. So if you lack vitamin C, you might also experience symptoms of vitamin E deficiency, including infertility. Then scurvy. So vitamin C prevents you from bleeding through gums, nose bleedings, and all this. So all those are functions of vitamin C in your body. Now finally, what are the sources of this vitamin C? Natural sources of that matter and dietary sources. We will not talk about ascorbic acid because this is synthetic and it occurs, it's generated by through tablets. Huh? So there are tablets that exist for ascorbic acid, and I just told you how they are made. So we'll talk about natural sources of vitamin C. So source number one, any form of pepper, ball pepper, red pepper, all those forms of pepper contain high content of vitamin C. So utilize them in your meals. Number two, lemon juice. Now, if you squeeze lemon juice and someone else consumes a blended lemon that has the pill has high content of vitamin C more than the juice. So if you blend your lemon, make sure you blend it with the pill because the pill has high content of vitamin C. And again, be careful of genetically modified lemons. Good. Then, cabbage. Cabbage is a rich source of vitamin C, but the best source of vitamin C through cabbage is something called sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is fermented cabbage, and we'll make a video that will explain how to ferment cabbage and use it for your source of vitamin C. So basically, those are the sources of vitamin C, and that is vitamin C. So we hope you've learned something about this, and we'll see you in the next video.